Hey, Nick Marzock with Full Compass. We are on the floor of InfoComm in Las Vegas. I love this company. I love their cameras. I use their switcher every time we're making a podcast, the ATEM Extreme ISO. I have Bob here from Blackmagic to talk about the new products that you guys are excited about. And I understand it goes, you know, I see cloud storage, I see replay here. Let's start with replay because this looks super fun.
Sure, so what we're doing with the replay is we're recording into our cloud storage so that we can access the files as they're growing. So as they're still recording, which is right there, right, we have the ability to bring those files in, and what we've done is we've hooked it up so that we have Ultra Studio 4K Mini output of Resolve to the switcher. So what I'm going to do now is show you a replay, right? So over here we're going to see when I hit that, it's going to cue the replay point where I set it, and then I can change the camera angles, you know, back to here, and then when I hit dump, it's going to do the stinger and go back to live action. And what it also does is add it to the timeline. So at the end of the period, you can go back and play back the replays or change it. You know, if you had the wrong angle, you can, because you have all of the files here, they're still growing. And then what we've done is we have the input show the multi-view of the switcher, so we know what live action looks like and what camera angles we might want to access. And we put it on the downstream key of the switcher. And because of the mode that we're in, we call broadcast mode, it knows that it only allows the downstream key to output when I hit run.
Yep.
And when I hit dump, it cuts it off so that you're not putting out extraneous stuff while you're playing around with the timeline.
I mean, DaVinci has made things so easy and, you know, video editing, and now you're coming into the replay broadcast space with this. Is this new as well? Like this,
right.
This comes with it.
So this is the new replay editor control panel. Now I can do everything with the software, but it's a lot easier to do it in here. I can set my point of interest. I clear that. I can, while I'm doing the replay, I can change the camera by hitting the camera numbers here. You know, I hit dump to get out, and I have a lot of controls that are basically just all laid out. All that control is in the software, but it lays it out when you put the buttons direct for it.
Well, we are in Las Vegas, so there are fans with money on the line everywhere that are super excited about this technology. So let's keep going with the IP stuff. How about that?
Let's head over to 21.
Let's head over. All right. So now we have arrived at Blackmagic IP Video SMPTE 2110 IP Video Station, which I did not just read off of that banner.
That's right. Now, so SMPTE 2110 standard is to be able to move video over IP. But what we've done is try to make products that make it easy for people to use that are just basically video people and not really IT centric, right? So we have like a little throwdown box here where you're taking a 10 gig Ethernet port in, so it's got video on it, and then I want to turn it back into HDMI so you can hit a monitor, right? So we have some bidirectional ones where you can put SDI in or out and 10 gig in or out, and it's just a little throwdown box to move a signal back and forth. And we have a new router too with this Ethernet switch here. It's a 16-port, 10 gig switch, plus 200 gig optical ports on there. That's why it's called the 360. You can add that up. But what we've done is we put all the connections on the back, because you just plug them in there. But on the front panel, it looks like one of our routers. So
yeah,
like, oh, this is easy. We'll just take that source and send it here. So it's one of those things where we wanted to make it more video-centric, but using the power of 10 gig Ethernet. And it's our own codec that we created to move all these, so we can do 4K down 10 gig, and we're opening it up to anyone else that wants to adopt it. And then we added 10 gig to our monitor, so that's the G3 version of our standard SmartView 4K monitor. Now it has a 10 gig port, so you can look at SDI or something coming in from 10G. So we did that with the audio monitor too, so they have 10 gig ports. And so we're trying to leverage some of the other products that already had 10 gig ports that we weren't really making good use of, but now we can, and we have our new switch that's coming, which I can't wait for.
So much like you're like a camera company that forgot you're a camera company. You're like, let's make all of this other amazing stuff better. The switchers, the IP, the ports. I mean, you're making people like me who don't know this stuff feel like we do, which is dangerous.
Well, I think, and myself, because I don't want to go back to IT school.
Right.
I just want to move some video around, and that's what we're doing. And that's the thing. We're designing products for people that are already in this business,
yeah,
you know, and don't need to go bring in other people to help us do that.
Yeah, and as technology changes so rapidly, I don't have to keep learning. Blackmagic will learn for me, and I'll buy the thing that does what I want it to do.
That's what we do.
Awesome. So yeah, let's keep moving through here. We got a lot to see. All right, so now we've arrived at the part that I'm always so excited about, the cameras. I love Blackmagic cameras. I love how big the monitors are, the viewfinders and everything. It's just, this is a new camera for InfoComm?
Yeah, this is a new PYXIS camera. Just introduced it. It'll start shipping later this summer. So the PYXIS 6K film camera, it's a box camera on steroids. And the reason I say that is because we made it so that people could franken-rig whatever they want. But we did give them one monitor, and that's really so that they can at least access the menus and have a monitor, but there's plenty of ways to add other monitors. This is our new URSA Cine EVF that was designed for another camera we'll talk about in a second, but it's also able to be used on this camera as well. But one of the things that's unique about the camera now is that you can actually, if you tether a cell phone or you plug in 10 gig Ethernet,
it has Ethernet right on it.
It has it on it, so if you had an Ethernet connection, you put it in there, you could send, the files directly back to storage through our Blackmagic cloud service, and they can start editing basically as soon as they start recording here. And we have it on both of the cameras. This is the new URSA Cine 12K camera. This one...
12K?
Yeah, this is 12K. We had a 12K.
How many K are there?
Yeah, well, we're going to go to all K. So the 12K, this is a new version of a 12K camera. We had one originally, but this is a bigger, better one. This one has multiple screens. So we have one on this side for like for the focus assist, but over here we have another one. And this one also is fully articulating, can go back in to the body. And and it records on this new M2 storage module that you can plug right into a dock that we have. And the reason for that is because now you're shooting 17K, but it's full frame.
17K?
17.
Just jump 5K.
Sorry, we have 12K. The 17K is announced and will be coming later. But the reason we needed this new module is because the 17K is coming. Plus the 12K, this is a full frame camera.
Yeah.
They're both full frame cameras, so you really need a lot of storage capability.
A ton of storage.
And fast storage. And so we're able to do that. But this also has the port here to plug in Ethernet, and you can stream directly from the camera. We have Wi-Fi built in, as you see. So those antennas are there to actually get signals out of the camera directly and send them back through our cloud service, and editors can start working while they're already still recording.
That's incredible. I already love your cameras. This is just like, this is high res cinematic.
This one is our new flagship. As I say, it's a full frame sensor. They can take a lot different lenses, the L mount and things like that. And this is our new EVF with our little add-on, so you can, move it wherever you need to move it.
Oh yeah. It looks great. I'm so excited about what Blackmagic continues to do. You can find out more at fullcompass.com, blackmagicdesigns.com. Yep. And call us if you need help understanding what to use to integrate. If you're doing broadcast, you need replay, whatever it is, call us at Full Compass. We talk to Blackmagic. We love these people, and so we'll help you. So go to fullcompass.com and keep it right here, Full Compass, for more InfoComm coverage. Thanks so much, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah.